happens to be the very last on ECE112. All right, conclude with the course today, and might not really be a long class, right? Because we've treated more than enough. Just the little part, the remaining part of it, we're going to treat this morning. Okay, so sorry we actually started a little bit late. With this being said, let's hop straight into it. So we have echo ECE112. Try to make it as bold as possible, because you can see I have to use a lamp because our guys has done what they know how to do best. Okay, so we have according to what the thumbnail says, we'll be looking at why UBE, right, UPE was introduced and the challenges faced, right? Right now, in 1976, the federal government introduced a national program, all right, which is the UPE, all right, in 1976, all right, the national program UPE UPE was introduced. All right. Now, this program, in attempt to produce much needed trained teachers in large number, all right, this course was introduced as a crash course, all right, in attempt all right, in attempt to produce much needed teachers in large numbers. The UPE, all right, was introduced as a crash program, all right, but unfortunately it came across, or it battled a lot of obstacles that wouldn't make it achieve, all right, just like what we treated yesterday in mathematics. Maximization is optimization. It couldn't achieve optimal result, all right, because of some certain things. And all that we're going to be looking at this afternoon, why and how UPE could not achieve optimal results. Now there's this point we need to take note of. There's a fact that stands that says that well-qualified teaching staff is the first step, all right? The first step to any attempt to train a skilled manpower in the society. The first attempt to train a skilled manpower in the society is what? Is true having qualified teaching staff, all right, is having qualified teaching staff, all right. That is the first step, all right, to what? Train a skilled manpower power in the society. All right, look at equipping, look at getting qualified. All right, not just getting teaching staff, but get qualified teaching staff. That is the first step to achieving, all right, having skilled manpower. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the issues, the problem faced by the UPE that couldn't make it achieve its optimum results. Now, let's take a look at it from the personnel, all right, angle. Personnel and admin, from the personnel and admin angle. All right, so we have quality of teachers, quality of teacher. All right, now it is important to know that teachers in any educational system has been clear now. Okay, just a moment. Now, it is highly, all right, teachers in any educational system, their importance cannot be overemphasized. All right, that has been settled. Now, poor teaching or poor teachers' presentation affected by quality output, all right, of UPE teachers. Now, one of the problem that UPE faced is what? Poor, all right, teachers presentation. All right, poor teachers, it really affected the UPE output. All right, really affected UPE output. All right, we also have lack of dedicated teachers. Lack of what? Dedicated teachers. All right, some teachers, all right, are just doing the job for the pay. All right, and some of them even brings their goods to come and sell in the school. All right, they are not dedicated, they are not giving it 100% of their time. All right, while they are at work or while they are in the school, all right, their attention is divided. Okay, that is also one of the things that affected the achieving of the maximum output of the UPE. All right. Now, recruitment. All right. Poor recruitment of teachers. All right. So basically, teachers, all right, were not employed based on merit, and they were supposed to be employed based on merit. All right, so the poor recruitment of teachers or poor recruitment of qualified teachers, all right, really really stood as a setback, was a big setback for this program. All right, recruitment of teacher, lack of dedicated teachers, and poor teacher presentation. Now we have that as that. Now we also have inadequate planning and supervising. All right, inadequate planning, all right, the act of to all right, inadequate planning and supervising. All right, now the idea of using crash programs in the training of teachers could be regarded as part of the inadequate planning which led to the failure. All right, when talking about training teachers, you don't use crash programs. All right, proper programs are supposed to be, proper programs are to be developed basically to train teachers, all right, to get them equipped, all right, because these are the persons, these are the personnel passing down knowledge, all right? And if as a teacher, you don't even have what to pass down, so what do you pass? All right. So the training of teacher with the use of crash program is as a result of poor and inadequate planning and supervision. All right. To educate or to train. Okay, we have that as that. Now, one of the inadequate planning and supervision again is that the UPE program, all right, in 1955, their arrangement was made for about 49 now 492,000 pupils or pupils, all right, arrangements. We have 492,000 pupils, and outcome, all right, the outcome, what they eventually got was over 800, all right, 800 pupils showed up. 800,000, all right, pupils showed up. All right, pupils show up. So now the capacity, all right, they had was not for 800,000. The capacity they had budgeted for about is 492,000. Now, can you see the margin between these two figures? Right? It also made, all right, it really stood as what? It acted as what led to the failure, all right, of UPE, all right. Now, because the arrangement is different and the output, all right, the expected outcome became different, all right. We have that as that. Also, we have inadequacy of relevant instructional materials, right? Lack of instructional materials. Lack of instructional materials. All right. As we all know that majority of children, all right, and those who benefited from the UPE program, all right, are from the poor families, all right, are from poor families, all right. So, just a moment. Okay, are from poor family. Now, most of them cannot afford to buy uniforms for their children. All right, and this is why such parents often feel reluctant to send their children to school. Okay, they often feel reluctant. All right, now this is if a parent already feels reluctant in sending that child to school, all right, because of financial incapacity, all right, will such get, all right, instructional materials for the children or for the child? To know, because they already feel like, oh, I don't have money, can't afford this, just sit at home. All right, and let's not forget, on this other side, UPE budgeted for about 492 students and they are getting 800,000. So how do they also intend to handle that? So they also has to be a kind of support from the parent of the children, all right? And initial thing is that they don't have to support them. But in this case now that the intended is, all right, the expected has overcome or overshadowed the intended, all right? So all this led, all right, to the drag, all right, of this program. So we have that as that. We also have poor learning environment. All right, poor learning environment. Okay, now we discuss now this is talking about, so definitely it will affect. All right, there will be not enough classroom. All right, shortage, all right, of classroom, all right, tables and chairs. All right, you can keep me mentioning of them because the initial plan is not what is being executed. It's not what is expected. Now let's proceed. Now let's take note of this abbreviation SPEB. SPEB. All right, State Primary Education Board. All right, we have State Primary Education, State Primary Education Board. Right, now let's talk about how to start a pre-primary school. All right, starting a pre-primary school, a pre-primary school. All right, first you need to do a what? Feasible. You have to carry out a feasible research. All right, this feasible research will help you know what the density of the area is. Then you will need to find out the number of existing pre-primary school in that same area. All right, talking about the density. All right, talking about competitors. All right, talking about the competitors, talking about the suitable sports. All right, talking about the size, what size of the pre-primary school, size. Then talk about, all right, recreational activities for the children. All right, then talk about teaching admin. All right, admin consists of the teachers and the non-teaching staff. All right, and we have registration. All right, it has to be registered under the state. Okay, so all the things you consider when you want to start, all right, a primary school. And let's also pay attention to this abbreviation, which is ECE. All right, now it's said to be Associateship Certificate in Education. Associate, all right, certificate, all right, in education. All right, so we have, and as you can see, these are the things you need to observe when you intend, all right, to start a primary school. Okay, so as I said earlier on, we've treated major things last class, and this is just the last part of the whole thing. So we've been able to handle the material. All right, and on this note, call it a wrap for today's class. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's do all to bring our notes up to date and send to our respective classes. I look forward to seeing you all next week. We start something different. Bye bye.